Yo guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be grinding, well, trying to grind using the BlackWidow. So retrospect, going from like the car and everything, I think it's okay. Uh, it's definitely not overrated. I love the design, the fact that I just like it. To be honest, it's honestly better than most things I'm used to, and I just accidentally spun a full bike. So, uh, yeah, we're gonna have to deal with that for a moment. But though through what I've found with the car, it's okay, but definitely never use it in a power plant run. But today I will be doing that because, well, it's just well, it's a grind using a Black Widow. So you're gonna have to deal with it. So, quick thing is I am very sorry that none of my videos are edited in any way. Well, let me turn my thing down, I can barely hear myself. I'm very sorry that most of my videos are unedited and are uncut, and the main reason for that is I don't know what software to use to edit my videos. Now, I'm trying to find a free one, but I'm a little too lazy to just keep looking around, and I want to find something that's suitable for, well, my audience. So, if you guys have any ideas of what would be somewhat decent, then please leave a comment in the video and let me know about that. Also, I'm using a different video software. I'm using OBS. This is my first time using OBS. Everything before that, I was using like the NVIDIA integrated like screenplay, and it was okay, but I realized that you couldn't see my full, like all the colors looked very bad. Like they weren't radiant at all or anything. I don't really know how to say it, but they just did not look good, and I completely forgot to spawn a card. So we'll see how this power plant run goes. I'm gonna assume 5,500. Sounds about right. But yeah. Overall, I think this car is fine. Would I say it was worth the grind? I'm not completely sure. Not completely sure about that. Considering it was free, unlike the Scorpion being $2.5 million, well, its closest competitor is, well, the Scorpion, and uh, I think the Scorpion is actually better though. If you really think about it, the Scorpion is better. The only thing is the Black Widow has a bunch more features. Oh man, I almost got a hyperchrome. But the Black Widow has so much more features. I mean, the fact it can just jump like that, um, like the Polaire, I mean, it already has more features than the Scorpion itself. I guess we should try Crate out. I think this might be a hacker. Let's see. Yeah, so I got a hacker helping me out with this one, huh? No, that's the only time when hackers are actually kind of useful. They kind of just stand here and do absolutely nothing. And they'll, like, pretty much just fight off all the guys for you. Oh, yep, see? Didn't do that before. But yeah, that's what they do. Of course, one problem is they take all the cash on the ground, so that kind of sucks. See if I can make it over to the museum. And this is why I love the jump ability, because I can instantly get up there. Hopefully, if it actually works. Yep, there we go. Save myself a bunch of time. Come on, am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? You know, I'm worried there's not gonna be like any things in here. Oh wait, let me get this at least. I think that's like the only thing I'm gonna get in here. I doubt they left the mummy. Nope. I guess we'll try the planets then. I don't like grabbing the planets, they take forever. Okay. One more. I think it's like the last one on the ground. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. But yes, I did get the polar, and my perspective on it is, it's good. For 850K, very good car. Um, I would say that I would expect the trading value to go down on it. Uh, it feels like there are a lot more than people assumed there were going to be. To be honest, I think I should have just, like, well, traded mine, because I think the value's just going to go down, so if the value's going to go down, I might as well just, trade it away for something half of decent. Because me, I have literally nothing in my inventory. I have absolutely nothing. I've got, like, this BlackWidow and then a bunch of the, like, classics, and those things suck. They're not good cars at all. I don't, this, if any of you watching know, like, when does the Scorpion have its jet turbine turn on? When does it turn on? Like, I've never really known. I've always just assumed that, yeah, sorry, I'm trying to remember. 8198. Alright, got it. But I'm not sure what certain speed you're supposed to get before the jet kicks in. So, I'm just throwing that out there. Like, the BlackWidow turns its jet on at 155. Does the Scorpion reach that faster? Does the Scorpion have, yeah, just like common knowledge between all these kinds of cars, especially with jet turbines, which only two have, so, yeah. By the way, if you hear any sound in the background, I am 3D printing stuff, so, yeah, don't mind that. I kind of forgot to tell everyone that at the start. But yeah, basically, I set my, the reason why I wanted to stop using the NVIDIA, like, GPU screen capture and stuff was because the colors looked very dull and kind of made me mad because I had, oh man, I accidentally spawned a volt bike again. I usually use volt bikes, so you can see why this happens. But yeah, but my colors look very bland, and I just decided, what the heck is the point of like tweaking my stuff to have it, well, my actual screen looks a lot more vibrant because I went into like NVIDIA control panel and stuff, and I would tweak it so that it would have so like all the colors and stuff would be so much more vibrant, more just like just uplifting, and uh, just like the NVIDIA graphics card, like screen capture, just wouldn't capture that. It just couldn't get that. Yeah, I know, I switched to a Volt bike, but get over it. Alright. Oh my lord, what is this? No. That's right, there we go. There we go. Man, the power plant puzzle just so random sometimes. It's actually really annoying. I wish there was some kind of like trick to it, pattern, something like that. I really wish. But there isn't. So I'm kind of gonna have to get over it. So Yeah, one thing, well, new from all the other stuff I uploaded, like maybe a year to 2 years ago, that was on my old PC, and that thing was absolute doo-doo. It was running on Intel integrated graphics, so it sucked. So now I'm running a lot better setup here. I actually have a dedicated GPU, actually two. I'm running two GPUs. One of them is just for like actual gameplay. It's a 1080, a GTX 1080, and then I also have a other card, and it's a 980. And what I use it is for lossless scaling. It's just so I can pump out more frames out of my game, because sometimes my frames just really do be like maybe a little too low, and it gets really annoying. Granted, I'm gonna have to wait for this plane to open it. Also, I'm trying to get better peripherals, so if you guys know any mouses, keyboards, that could possibly be better. Okay, why are we... Oh my gosh, get the tankers out of here. I need to buy the tanker so I can troll like that. That's actually really fun. It sounds fun, but it probably pisses people the hell off. No, 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 no. Why would you do that? Oh my god. But, yeah. Going a little off topic here of other stuff, but, you know, if anyone knows anything language related better than Duolingo, bro. Duolingo, it feels like they're teaching me the same stuff every time I get on there. Like, it's the same things, and it's actually getting really annoying. Like, okay, yeah, I already know that. You don't need to tell me that. Like, I wish I could get it to tell me things that I'm actually being taught in my French class. Like, specific things, because I'm not even kidding, I just bombed two of my tests. Like, I know I did so bad on them. Oh my gosh. I think one of them, she gave us like a time limit of like 20 minutes or so, maybe 25 minutes. I got 3 questions out of 20 done. 3 questions out of 20. Like, you've got to be kidding me. And I couldn't do anything about it. Absolutely nothing. Like, I genuinely just suck. Like, I really am not good at language classes. Which is exactly why I'm thinking I'm only going to do a language class for maybe a year or 2 years, because it's better for me to have 2 years than to have 1 year, but still. And plus, I don't think it is, but I think it might be like more so the requirement of my school. I'm not completely sure, but that's something for me to look up. But I hope all your guys' days have been well, and yeah, hopefully you didn't bomb 2 French tests. But yeah. And honestly, I'm never gonna go to France, so what the hell's the point of me doing this? The funny part is, I actually didn't sign up for French. I signed up for Spanish, because I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm a lot better at just raw, just know I'm better at more so Spanish than to be French, and, well, you see how that went. Our school isn't humongous, so they had to put portables in our school. They're like little trailers, and they use them as classrooms, and they're not huge. So whenever whenever there's a language class, because all the language classes are outside, there's a limit. And I guess I tried to get into Spanish too late and end up getting put into French, which I hate. And look where that got me. And that's why I try to tell my French teacher all the time. I didn't want to be here. I hope you know that. Like, I try to make sure they know that all the time. Like, I did not want to be here, right? So, of course this happens to me. All the time. Ooh, hey cop. Does anyone know any aim trainers? Because honestly, I have really butt aim. But that could just be because I'm using a really heavy mouse. This thing has two AA batteries in it. So it's not surprising. I think my keyboard's actually somewhat decent, but I wish the keys were more separated because I make a bunch of like typing errors because I don't have good, well, just spacing between the letters of the keyboard. Okay, yes, we get it. You have a horn that quacks. We get it. Gosh. Yeah, but anyways. Okay, so my whole car just turned around. Nice. But yeah, the only problem with this car, well, actually, I'm thinking of like the future-proofing part of this car. Uh, so Crater City, not just Crater Bank, but Crater City. If I recall, Asima is thinking of getting rid of Crater City, not just Crater Bank. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to see Crater Bank go, but Crater City with that. Crater City is like about the only good place that you can do a speed run, or maybe even just get a what's it called? A like a car like the BlackWidow up to speed. That area, and now you're just not going to be able to do that. Yeah, I've seen what other YouTubers have said about what's going to happen. They assume that the volcano is going to erupt, and they also presume that it's not going to be the the bosses or CEOs' fault that this is happening. Oh crap! There's a hacker. There's a hacker. Oh great! I'm cooked. Run, run. Let's see if I can stop this hacker or not. Because usually usually the hackers actually have genuinely good Wi-Fi. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Where are they? Where are they? There they are. Okay, I'm not getting away from that. Yeah, but like sometimes I just hope the hackers have really bad Wi-Fi so I can just shoot them down instantly. Only if I had a sniper, huh? Go. Move. Move, I'm trying to get away from them. You know that, right? Gosh. Oh, yeah. So, a little thing to get away from hackers is one thing they can't do is go inside robberies. Like, I believe certain robberies, they just can't go inside of them. So, if you're fearing you're gonna get, like, arrested from one and you know they can't get into that robbery, they can't get into that robbery. So, you'll be perfectly safe. You just sit in there. I've just figured that out over time. I mean, I've had like a 12K bounty maybe, and someone with a 5K got arrested before I did. And the reason because of that is because I was in a robbery where the cop couldn't, well, the hacker couldn't get in. Because it would just kick them out if they tried getting in. I think I've had it before. I did a power plant robbery, and I was like out in the little area and I saw there was a police dot. I'm like, okay, so there's a cop out there, but no, in reality it was a hacker trying to get in. And they almost got in. Well, they did, but it kept teleporting them out. That's what I like about just staying in a robbery for a bit, maybe until like that hacker leaves, or yeah, because I think the biggest problem is just the robbery's gonna close and then they can just instantly get you, but I think that's about it. Now, like, I wish I could get this, like, I don't know if anyone's actually suggested this to, like, Asimu, BatCC, anyone. What about a vote system? Like, that would be so nice. Vote kicking? Like like you know that like it just gets to the point where the hacker is just ruining everyone's game and everything, and then they end up not wanting to play the game anymore. The like the to be able to like just um vote kick them out would be so amazing. The only problem is, oh my gosh, the amount like of trolling that could be done with that is diabolical. And you know the fandom of just jailbreak in general. People are pieces of shit to each other, so the chances of you actually like getting a decent thing, or like not a decent thing, like actually a decent server is starting to be kind of a challenge. Ooh, what the hell? I will say though, this car, in my opinion, isn't that hard to control. I think people over exaggerate it when they say, "Oh, wah, it's so hard to control." No, once you get into boost, you can let off, okay, and you can go for a bit and then go back on it. It's not like it will instantly stop if you let off the gas. Like that's what people are making you think, in my opinion. I think that's what they're trying to make you think. But in reality, they're pretty wrong about that. Also, another thing I've realized about the car is that if your tires get like popped by a cop vehicle or so, they go back. Well, pit maneuver. They go back like immediately. They come back not even after like it feels like 1 second. They're like very fast, and I was surprisingly shocked by that. Yeah, they got that. They got that. You got that, bro. Just use some rocket fuel here. I feel like I do feel a bit weird for like barely using my rocket fuel, but honestly, you really don't need to use it that much. Is it really needed? No. For this car it actually is, but that's just if you're going up a hill and you want to get it to go faster. Yeah, that's about all you can do. Well, I think we'll do a museum last and then I'll end the video. So, let's get that over with. Because I think it's a bit late for me now, and I still have school tomorrow, so that really sucks. Really don't want to go there again. Oh wait. Oh, I almost did it. I almost did it. Alrighty. Oh, of course the J. Okay, you know what? We'll do museum then J store because honestly, like, what's the chance I get a hyperchrome like that? That's what I'm on right now. You know, I think I'm gonna do my next video a grinding for hyperchromes because I'm actually extremely close to getting some hyperchromes. Like museum, like I'm really close to getting one. Pull the lever. Come on. Oh my gosh, we're stupid. We're stupid. Oh my gosh. It is the big 26 and we still can't pull a damn lever. Gosh. Yeah, you got someone over there. What's happening? There we go. Yoink. Sorry, buddy. I kind of wanted a bionic. But, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to the J story. Another vehicle that I have, like, that I just absolutely adore is actually the Bionic. This thing is so good. This is such a good vehicle. And the fact that it, like, fairly resembles the Blade just makes it even better. Gosh, the Blade was such a good vehicle. I'm so sad that they had to get rid of it, but it was for copyright reasons. I can't remember what game it was, but yeah, they based it off some game, and it was like blatantly taken from there. I mean, except very less good quality, but still. I really wish the Blade stayed, but the Bionic is the closest thing we have, if you really think about it. And it's, well, affordable. You don't have to trade for it. Yeah. Now, the drone, my opinion, sucks. And I'm actually very happy. I think I got 1 million, and I was like I was like, okay, should I get the drone? Because the drone was still, like, you could still get it. And then I ended up uh, not getting the drone that day. Next day, Bionic comes out. I'm like, well, okay. Uh, I find out Bionic is even better than drone. I'm like, well, I saved myself $1 million right there. I mean, hell, that's what I'm talking about. But anyways, hope you guys liked the video. You probably did not watch all the way to here, but if you did, congrats. I'll just say congrats to that because that is some dedication. But hope you have a good night, evening, day, whatever the hell you're at. But have a good day. See ya.